Another massive game here live from London. It is the world #1 at the moment, Abu Makkah, who takes on FacuCowen. The winner of this game will qualify for the World Championship as well. It's mental to say that we're here and we're not even in the quarterfinals yet. And we're speaking about games of this magnitude.
For me, what's mental is the fact that Abu Makkah is not in the quarterfinals already. There was a point last week, or it was, on Monday, sorry. He was 7 points clear, huge goal difference in his favor, ended up finishing second. For me, it was a capitulation. I'm sorry, I don't want to, it's harsh, but he should have that spot locked in already. Levy shouldn't have even been in the conversation based on how far Abu Makkah was ahead. FacuCowen finishing third in Group A. He is the underdog coming into this game, but I think for those that have watched him, going forward, he could pose a threat to a potential vulnerable Abu Makkah in this game.
Well, the difference is this time for someone like FacuCowen, he's made it to the next round of the competition. Before, he never made it this far, did he?
Yeah.
He was in the group stage, he was eliminated. I spoke to a few of the players and the team around Abu Makkah about what happened on Monday night. If you didn't see Monday night, he was top of the group for so long. Levy David snatched his top spot from him and he was just basically in tears on the main stage. He said, I would describe what happened as a nightmare. All I remember was the end. He said, I don't remember any of the matches before or what happened. All I remember is that I've just somehow given away top spot on a World Championship ticket. He didn't know what happened. We didn't know how on earth he didn't qualify already for the World Championship. Now he puts himself in this situation, which, if anything, Ryan, could be a bit of a wake-up call of the level that he needs to show tonight.
And he's almost starting off extremely well. But as you said, it's something that, if he doesn't win this game, you remember those moments. Every single game, every little detail, moments in the game where he missed a chance, potentially against the likes of Fuma, etc., in those important moments, he will look back and think, I had to have scored that, I didn't, and now look, I'm not even in the World Championship. So for him, for his sake, I hope he wins the game.
Well, how about this one as well, just to mix in some more storylines. These two have never played before, and they're matching up in a game here worth $25,000 and a World Championship spot. We are waiting to give you an update from LJR Peixoto, Emre Yilmaz on their game. Could be a perfect start. Neymar on the volley. Oh! Vamos! FacuCowen. He wants to make sure it's not just one Argentine that's qualified for the World Championships. There's two of them there.
The ball initially was a great find. Didn't fall the way in the box for R9. The bounce back, though, I'm expecting my defender.
Are you surprised that shot's found a way through the body?
Defender's got to do more there, but I don't think there's much you can do, because if you press tackle, there's a chance that you give away a penalty, so it's a tough one. You kind of just want to be in front of the attacker there. But for Abu Makkah, I was about to say, for FacuCowen, if it gives him, to give him, in my opinion, the best chance is to go ahead, because maybe Abu Makkah starts to think again, oh my God, look what's happening again. I've missed out on a World Championship spot twice of asking in the same week. So taking the lead, I think, would do wonders for FacuCowen.
Abu Makkah.
Great ball.
Could be into R9 on the angle. Nearly 1-1. A lot of people have been speaking about Abu Makkah, about how much they've enjoyed watching him play this year on FC25. A very different sort of player that was top of his group after match day week 1 back in December. And it was off that, Ryan, where he went home and he played in his regional qualifiers, the Cups, picked up points, and that's why he's the #1 ranked player in the world at the moment on the FC Pro World Rankings. We'll speak more about that in a second. Griezmann on that famous finesse shot, which was time green and could have caused some problems.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2 from FacuCowen. So defensively, you don't really have that support after the patch in midfield, but offensively, you can just dink the ball about, first-time passes. That's why Reinders is selected, tiki-taka playstyle plus, pinged pass with Douglas Luiz as well.
Mohamed Salah, also very dangerous with a finesse shot, wins a corner. Reinders, Mohamed Salah, waiting for a chance to break through. There's a through ball. De Jong's in the way, could get there for a second time of asking, chance to break through now, but Manneman finds the feet of R9, the 4 million coin man. Can he ball roll, can he dance around? Neymar!
Great movement again.
That one parried wide, quick corner to come in. Taking all the time he needs, FacuCowen. Reinders. Griezmann. Neymar. Fantastic cancellation of a skill move.
God.
And very nearly puts Yapstam on the floor. There's a break in play between Emre Yilmaz and FacuCowen, hence why there's been no updates from that game. As soon as it is back live, we will take you there, but it was 0-0. No updates to talk about so far.
Very, very high press there from Abu Makkah.
All the cards and free kicks are going the way of Abu Makkah at the moment.
Oh.
Don't do that, though, do you? Especially on the counter-attacks we've been seeing from FacuCowen, which are so fast.
Okay, redeemed himself slightly there to win the ball back, but that is that's a mistake from an offensive potential offensive area anyway.
Big tackle, Reinders. So much momentum at the moment on the way of FacuCowen. Abu Makkah's not careful, he could be 2 or 3 down here, and there would be deja vu all over again of what happened here on Monday night. Rayton into on eye, that's what he needed. Just a goal to lift himself up.
That's a big goal. Look at the composure there. It's a very big goal, Brandon. As you spoke about, FacuCowen's been dominant, creating a lot of chances, but Abu Makkah needed that.
Well, he certainly needed that, Ryan, didn't he? Because he had such a slow start, Abu Makkah. And if it wasn't for a few good saves, he could have found himself 2-0 down at this moment in time. For those that are tuning in online as well, let us know in the chat. Who are you supporting tonight? We can see you. And we'll listen out for some of your predictions. That one played short, just offside. Those asking about Emre Yilmaz against LJR Peixoto, they have not kicked off for their knockout game. Still 0-0, hasn't kicked off, or re-kicked off, I should say. There was a pause in play 50 minutes into that game. And it's our last one of the round. The winner of this game, by the way, will play Anders Vergang in a quarter-final. Yes, he's involved, he's played in the next round.
Look at the support for Abu Makkah. He knows he's got a lot of people at home and in the crowd that are rooting for him to win. On the attack again.
Well, we may have just seen that support. There's Rafael Leao nearly. Found a 2-1 there. Keep your support coming in for your favourite FC Pro tonight. Remember, one player will pick up $100,000 at the end of play and will be crowned our champion of this year's tournament. Seeing some love in the chat coming in for Levi Jafonzo. Even some more Mystery Nation guesses in, Ryan. I know we said about red being on the flag. Poland is not the correct answer.
No, not Poland. I think Abu Makkah's playing a 4-2-1-3. I just saw once he won possession there. It's how the wingers sort of spread out first, or through ball in behind.
What would you say is the formation to go to at the moment?
I don't know. I use a 4-2-1-3 myself, but...
Leao. Oh, no! It's that first touch! That makes all the difference there. A lovely heavy touch inside. Just open up the front post finish. And we know he's worth 4 million coins. We know he's one of the expensive buys in the team. You get him in that area, he's never missing.
Yeah, this is a lesson for those at home and in the crowd as well. Once you pass that ball into the attacker in the box, if you take a touch back from where it came, it just gives you the momentum and a bigger chance of scoring, especially if your opponent doesn't read it.
Well, you may have just been able to see there in the corner of your screen that we have got another visitor on the commentary desk today. He's over the moon, I think, after that result from Plymouth Argyle. Even so, he's come in theme tonight, straight out of Plymouth. What a result, by the way, for the Janners.
Absolutely unbelievable, mate. I was buzzing. Not a great result for you today, was it?
Yeah, I can't remember who I support anymore. Definitely wasn't Brighton of Albion. Looking at the chat, Pi, we've given it to you. Twitch chat, YouTube chat, speak to Pie Face. Mystery Nation guesses. Have you got anything that you can share for us? All Casey said was that there was red.
Yeah,
in the flag.
Yeah, there's been some good guesses. There's been some wrong guesses. I was going to say they do some lovely grub, this nation. Good food.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so. Ryan, don't laugh.
I'm not saying
I would laugh.
You might be right, I don't know.
I think that narrows it down, doesn't it? They do good grub.
They do some very good food. So, yeah. I hope that's a good one for the chat.
Could be an equaliser here for FacuCowen. He started so well. Ryan, how's he found himself in this situation 2-1 down?
I think once you're on top and you're starting to create those chances, hold that thought. Great play, he's going to score, he's got to.
Surely,
yeah.
He didn't even need to tap in, it was a touch that went into the goal. I need to see that get on the replay a second of how
Abu Makkah lost possession.
Yeah.
The high press there, you can see Yapsam's not the person you want to try and play around with in your own half, near your own box. Great play. Of course, it doesn't really matter. Nick doesn't even need the shot there. You can just walk it into the net from FacuCowen.
I hate to point fingers, but that's 2 or 3 times Yapstam has made.
Yeah, but I feel like you get that with every centre-back on the game. I don't think it's a player or personnel issue. I think the issue is with the person controlling them in the sense that you don't want to dribble with players. It's hard enough to dribble with players that are more nimble, let alone one of your centre-back.
Pi, our players tonight, 15 million coins, only had one rarity from each promo in the game. Who would be maybe like your top 3 picks of who would be in your team if you were building?
Yeah, Ryan, I know you love Henry. Sure, he was going on about Henry as well, non-stop. I have packed him, so
yeah,
he is very, very good. He is. I have seen Vitinha, which makes me very happy. Winter wildcard item Vitinha. I love him. He oozes passion. It's the ping pass for me. Technical plus. Fantastic card for a cheap beast. And is it Reinders? Reinders, we like Reinders, yeah. Yeah, apparently he is. I mean, well, when he's able to go into an evolution, I think he might be even more of a beast.
From a pro perspective in that, Ryan, against what Pi said, any changes, or would you agree with that, Fury?
Henry, Reinders and...
Theo Hernandez, actually.
He was a lock in everything.
Surely got to go in.
Chance, FacuCowen, Neymar for a second!
Oh,
what a save.
That was near post. I don't know if it would have been blocked if he shot far post there across the face of goal.
Not sure how he's not scored there. That one goes all the way through. Rudiger.
It's not the plays you want.
Still building into our 9 again. Van der Sar.
He's having a blinder.
Really is showing his worth in this team and why maybe he's one of the best goalkeepers in the game. Few red time shots and that one.
It's a shame I don't think anyone's using Yashin, which is making me a little bit disappointed. He's very good.
Really?
After the new patch. After the new patch.
As well. He's not one of
before the patch, I wasn't a fan.
Nah, stinker, man.
After, no, you can't be. You can't.
I promise you, I put you in between the sticks before
I
play. He can't play. He can't play.
That hurts me.
You like him?
Yeah,
the new one, though? Maybe the new one.
After the patch, he's awesome. Absolutely.
I think the only way that Lev Yasha got in teams was if he was outfield, right? Not.
That was like last year, right? Was that last year?
Yeah, he was the centre back last year, wasn't he? Right, we've got a break in play. Let's jump over to a game that you've all been asking for. There was a small technical pause in this game. It is live now. Emre Yilmaz against LJR Peixoto. Winner of this game will play Stingray in the quarter-finals and also book a spot in the World Championships.
I just had a good chat with Mr. Stingray. He is using Harry Kane again.
Yeah.
I wanted to know he is using him again. Someone just said in the Twitch chat, by the way, that I'm peak male performance. So thanks for that. I'm not sure that's quite true, but greatly appreciated.
You always pick out the perfect comment.
Well, no,
See,
obviously, you know, I mean, you know, I like to. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of incorrect Mystery Nation guesses. So, I mean, what have we seen so far? There's red on the flag, and they do good food.
Here's a chance. Ronaldo off the post, no goal. To report on.
Trying to think of another.
So far.
Another hint for a mystery.
Has to be a light hint.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to go too strong on the hint. I've got to think of one that can. I've got to think of one that I can work with. I mean, they've got some ballers that play for them.
That's true.
That's a good hint. That's a good hint. They've got some ballers that play for them.
Right, pie face, are these correct?
It's not Serbia, who do have some ballers. That's a good goal.
LJR Peixoto. And else would it be than the Frenchman scoring for him? And they've had to wait a little bit of time to get this game going. And Ryan, how can that unsettle your rhythm as a pro player? You played 15 minutes, you've had to stop just due to a technical pause. You've had to wait 15 minutes real life time to get going again. How important is it to get back in your rhythm, score the opening goal, and start, you know, feeling it again?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult for both players, to be honest. It's not unfavourable for either one of them, but I think for Emre in this situation, defensively there, I don't know if it's a big mistake. I think LJR got a bit lucky that the pass went into the space with Sauer instead of going to feet. There's one thing though with Emre when it comes to his face cam, actually just you never know if he's winning or losing. He's angry no matter what.
Yeah, and the chat are going mad for Emre. They are wanting. I've seen a lot of support from him in the chat.
Back over here now. Second half has kicked off. 2-2 Abu Makkah against FacuCowen.
Also, I know, Ryan, you love my investments. Ryan, you always sell at the perfect time. I've bought Javi Simmons. I've gone for it.
Yeah, see, you might have bought the ones I listed.
Yeah, I probably have bought. I probably have actually bought yours. But yeah, that's not financial advice, chat. Don't listen to me. But I did. I made loads on Insigne.
Yeah, I remember that week.
Yeah, Casey done me a madness there. I doubled my coin, so I was very happy.
I mean, Ryan, I think might be the most successful trader out of all of us on the FC Pro Live items.
Yeah, he does.
It seems like he wants to trade rather than commentate half the time.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm on the companion app. There's someone at home that does a watch-along as well by the name of Tom Stokes. Not someone you want to listen to. But your club burnt to the ground, that's, yeah, you don't want to follow advice of investment.
I heard a rumour that man's always got about 27 million coins. That's what I heard directly. He said, I think he actually, I can't remember who it is, but I think he has got a lot of coins.
Yeah.
On this 5 billion, I heard
that
on
offside trap is risky. Does enough to retrieve possession there. That is a very risky offside trap there from Abu Makkah.
The exit there was perfect from the step over to Rayton, just gave her a little speed boost to get into a scenario to maybe try and take a shot. Ronaldo offside. Will just be offside. Update over here. And it looks as if LJR Peixoto has found a second in this game. He might be one of the only few players using Eric Cantona, team of the year. But he is performing perfectly well. If you're a Gravenberch owner, maybe look away.
First time through rules. They're still very effective if you can just time it right as well in or on goal. Cantona wouldn't be a choice that I would use, to be honest, but obviously for LJR it's been fruitful so far. In on goal.
Speaking of another
good
right
keeper
goal.
movement there. That was some crazy keeper movement.
Amazing. Both players this game have sort of saved a couple goals each from their goalkeeper movement.
It's one of those, isn't it, Ryan? For those that might be tuning in, they have seen some R3 segments from the FC Pro Open. Goalkeeper movement is such an easy thing to add into your game at home, but you've got to be confident with it.
Yeah, and you kind of need to wait for the perfect time. And also not, as I said, you don't want to just move to the side. I think moving backwards and then to the side is the best way to do it.
You don't find people moving backwards at my level. The level, but I love keeper movement because I don't use it, but I find that I play against more people that can't use it than people that are good at it. Yeah. So the amount of times you'll go through, you can take an early shot and instantly they're going to move their keeper. Yeah. You just wait for them to move them out of the way and then fly it in the corner.
The worst thing a player can do on champs, isn't it, Pi, is if they move their goalkeeper a bit too aggressive, you know, every time you go through, just wait for them to move. Then choose where you're going to go.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of players that do it muscle memory wise, where they just naturally do it and they always go to one side. It's very, very rare that I move my goalie.
High risk, high reward. Goalkeeper movement on FC 25. If
you're good at it, that's why it is right. That's why it is a skill. Effectively, if you are good at it.
30 minutes gone here. Emre Yilmaz has not been able to get going so far. He was in the last stages of last year's competition. He doesn't win this game, he will be going back to the drawing board to work out how he's going to get his World Championships. Well, it's probably one of the worst games to lose, Ryan, in the nicest way possible. 100%. It just is. The amount of work you've gone through, the pressure you've gone through, the stress you've gone through to even get to the knockouts. Remember, there was 24 different players that made it to the FC Pro Open group stages from hundreds, thousands that signed up online all the way back in October. We had our offline qualifier of Swiss round. You might remember that one, sort of early November, late October, and then from there onwards, we've just whittled down the pack week by week.
The one saving grace is that it's still early in the season. You expect somebody like Emre to have opportunities again to make it to the World Championships. But as I said earlier, just getting the job done at this stage of the season, the pressure off your shoulders is immense.
We've had some good Rogue Nation get... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I was going to say we've had some good Rogue Nation get... Kazakhstan was just a guest that I've seen in the chat for the Mystery Nation.
Had some grub there before, or...?
I haven't actually, no. But, no. Peru was another great... That's a good guess. I'm not sure what they do food-wise in Peru, but it has got red on the flag, so...
Yeah, it's sort of on the right lines.
Yeah.
Cantona on his way for a first-half hat-trick. He can manoeuvre this attack perfectly. Rafael, what a way this will go into half-time. Vitinha!
See, he doesn't have finesse. He's got passion, Ryan, but he doesn't have finesse, Vitinha.
I'm surprised he didn't try a first-time driven pass there. That's what I thought would have been the option.
Update, goal has gone in over here. The tables have turned. It's the famous cheeky chip. FacuCowen 3-2 up in that game. What a horrible week it would be for Abu Makkah if he was to go and lose this one.
Yeah, what week was it where we saw a lot of chipped goals? Is it week 3 or was it last week?
It was week 3.
It was week 3. So many goals in behind, just chipping the goalkeeper, especially if you green it, got a good chance to score.
Well, there's a lot of chip shots.
Quick question for you, Ryan. I'm seeing McManaman and obviously another item that isn't mad high in price, like Reinders, for example. Is there a reason specifically why a lot of the pros are using him?
I just think for what he offers, the roles as well, he has all-round stats defensively, and especially with the rarity restriction for building the squad, a winter wildcard hero is kind of an easy choice for him to be put into the squads.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look at... I think Hernandez is in every person's squad.
Right back's just a position that's been up for discussion, I would say, the whole year. Left back for me cemented, no doubt, Theo.
I don't think there's been a different left back. There's
no,
touch teams.
We've seen Theo in every single team.
Just a couple of different versions there are. Right back wise, are you going team of the year Cafu?
Not for me, no.
No?
I'd go Dumfries.
Would you?
Yeah, but then that means you can't use Leao.
Because
numero for item rarity restriction of 1.
I mean, what, Cafu has got a team of the year. I'm assuming he's got like 12 different play styles, but you're not going to waste your team of the year
exactly.
pick.
I'd want that to be Henry. So then, and the budget. I don't know. I personally.
Are you spending $5 million on Reef?
Yeah,
So you're doing,
I would. Genuinely, I would.
Yeah.
For me, he would be one of the first names on the team sheet. Same with Reinders. Genuinely, 40,000 coins.
Yeah.
The only, again, drawback is if you want to use Elise, you can't because he takes up that rarity restriction.
Right.
So it's difficult.
Yeah, you got to think about it a little bit more. Someone did ask in the chat, we had the budget. It says 15 million coins the pros have got to spend on their team. And they can only use one different type of item throughout the campaigns.
Well,
which does make it interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Updates are coming in, Pi, as well. I mean, if you can't have one guest for Mission Nation, why not have 3?
Mr. Bean is a bean, that's a great name. Iceland, Latvia, or Netherlands.
Mr. Bean is wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you they're all correct. This would take a big Germany from Halhag. If I told you it wasn't Germany. I mean, I'd say they've got great food. Did you like a bit of bratwurst, Brandon?
Yeah.
Sausage man?
So many different variations of them, isn't there? Christmas market.
Yeah, that is true. Denmark, that's a good... all I'll tell you is Denmark's a good guess.
Denmark's been... If you remember a few weeks ago in the FC Pro Open, we had Denmark. It's not Denmark, we can confirm, but it's not a bad guess.
Denmark's the closest guess we've had.
Yeah, that is a very good guess. We did have a bit of a meltdown the other week when I told everybody after last week's FC Pro Open that I was the one picking the Mystery Nations. I told people what it was going to be, but it wasn't that. So.
Did you get a lot of messages?
Yeah, I got a few people. Yeah, I said it was going to be Kosovo. They didn't make it Kosovo. It's not Kosovo today, by the way, just to make that clear.
Right, there's a free kick in play in that one. Let's jump over here for a split second. Remember, we are in the second half. We're getting closer to finding out spot 7 and 8 in the FC Pro World Championships. And then after this competition today, the remaining 24 FC Pro World Championship spots will be given out via FC Pro partnered leagues.
Oh, I've got another good little slight hint for a bit of football knowledge. How about They've played...
You kind of want your attacker to bring it down a little bit there, but...
So they've played in like 5 or more World Cups. This nation. It's not a bad little, just to narrow the pool a little bit.
Keep your guesses coming in. And that's how it shapes up at the moment. Remember, the winner of this game plays Anders Vergang, so the winner of Emre Yilmaz Peixoto plays Anders Vergang, bottom of the quarter-final bracket. Sorry, the other way around, I should say. The winner of this game will play against Stingray. The winner of Abu Makkah, FacuCowen, will play Anders Vergang. And as it currently stands in that game, FacuCowen just in front. We'll jump back to it, as I think it will finish before this one. But so far, so good, Ryan, for Leandro. He hasn't seemingly put a foot wrong. Yeah,
it's not really been much from Emre since the first moments in the game where he hit the post. But other than that, we haven't really seen much from him. First time through balls haven't worked for him. Of course, they've been working in the favour of LJR.
How important is a pause now?
I'd say not even to necessarily make changes. I feel like just to reset mentally is very important.
21 in-game minutes away.
Would you say both results at the minute slightly unexpected, with both Emre and Abu Makkah losing later into the game, and especially Emre being 2 goals down?
Oh, I definitely agree. I think off the form we've seen in the group stages, but the form we've seen from this week from Abu Makkah has not been great. Speaking of Abu Makkah...
Oh, that defending, I was just paying attention. Just the way FacuCowen was just player switching there. Perfect, every time.
I believe you're going to teach me a bit of that later, aren't you, Ryan?
Got a couple lessons.
Chance to break. FacuCowen scores again. It could be on his way to a World Championship.
Oh,
Going to be a chance to break for all night, all the time in the world for Abu Makkah!
Oh, that's composure. That's ice. That's ice. What a finish.
Back in the game.
That's how narrow the margins are. FacuCowen very nearly scoring on the attack, straight down the other end. And Abu Makkah with a very, very important goal.
Is that an incisive plus through ball all the way through there from De Jong?
So important.
Yeah. Probably my favourite play style plus, I think, especially for a midfielder. That was ping pass, but I just think incisive is... I like to play sort of a tiki-taka short passing way.
That's lovely
Beautiful
from Emre.
Football.
Oh,
that is missed.
Yeah, that's a crucial mistake there from Emre, just aiming it the wrong side of the post. Nothing seems to be going in favour of him today.
Yeah, I would have had him down to bury that one.
I think his reaction tells you all you need to know from Emre Yilmaz at the moment. Frustrated. And simply hasn't been able to get going.
When it comes to finishing, Ryan, are you, with precision shooting, I, again, don't really have the skill level to work that, but is that key?
I'll be honest, in these tournaments you have to use precision, right? I used precision for a couple months. I use assisted right now. I don't really notice much of a difference for like FUT champs or rivals. I don't think I need to use precision to score, so I don't use it.
Right, but in a level game like this, it's
needed.
So
important, yeah.
Back over to this one now. 15 in-game minutes left to determine who plays Anders Vergang in the quarterfinals and who also gets into the World Championships.
Nice defending there.
Griezmann, known for that deadly finesse shot if there was an angle to try and find it. Miham.
Thought the keeper movement was going to be happening again there.
Quick corner comes in, Rayton. Interchanges back of Varney. Can she find the angle? She'll find the cross towards that post. It's not really the player you want there, though.
I do like that team of the year rating. I think she's good. I would prefer it if she had a slightly better, because I don't rather play with a wide formation, if she had a better role
and
at cam.
Yeah,
she only has half winger plus, which is a little bit disappointing.
Chance to break. Well, you might have expected a bit more there from Rayton in that area.
Very good step.
Some great defending on show from both.
Both players.
I mean, that is a bit of a mental through ball. Rayton somehow got there. Van der Sar.
That was a nasty pass.
Comes out flying and just smothers the ball. But how's he pulled that through ball off there, Ryan?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm asking questions of the centre-backs. They're just asleep.
Oh, she's got ping plus as well. She had incisive. Oh, she had incisive. That's why that flashback KDB for me. I know it was a lot of squads, but incisive and pinged.
Well, the right back's gone missing it. It's
Hold
a
on.
massive job to do. Into our own.
What
What
a
a tackle!
tackle! Oh my goodness! Wow.
Ferdinand, that's unbelievable.
That tackle might have just kept your tournament alive.
He's-
Chance to break down the
way.
other end. Can R9 get round? Yes, he can. Massive chance for Abu Makkah.
What?
No, that is absolutely mental. What have I just seen?
Twice.
End-to-end action in the FC Pro Open Finals. With the counter-attack of dreams that might have just clinched you a spot.
Look at this. Look at the tackle. Are you crazy? That is an unbelievable slide tackle. How many passes is it? 1, 2, ball in behind, 3, 4 passes. R9 Ronaldo muscles off stand right here as well. And the composure to go near post. Waited for the keeper movement, as you said yourself. That is a massive goal from Abu Makkah.
Well, he's one of the quietest guys in the scene, Abu Makkah. But when it matters, a huge outpour of emotion from the Saudi Arabian.
Well, that tackle from Ferdinand, that's the goal.
That's a crazy tackle.
That's the goal. That's absolutely unbelievable.
Especially if it goes wrong.
Absolutely. So it wouldn't be. It'd be a penalty and backs against the wall. Time for Abu Makkah, but he just flips it on his head. As I said, twice he's done that, where it looked as if he was going to concede, and then a couple passes later he's one-on-one.
Well, if you have just joined us, tuning into the FC Pro Open Finals. We're in round 1 of the knockout stages. The winner of this game will play Anders Vergang in our next round tonight in the quarter-finals. You may have just seen the best counter-attack from Abu Makkah, who is 4.5 in-game minutes away from qualifying for the World Championships and also setting up that tantalising quarter-final matchup.
I tell you what, whoever plays, I mean, I think I would put myself more in terms of a casual when it comes to obviously A, ability, and B, in terms of watching and enjoying. But I think I just enjoy watching Anders. It's just exciting.
No, I agree.
It's just box office for me.
He also has sort of a bit of a rivalry with like the Saudi fan base, Brandon. He always seems to give it last to them, so I'm expecting there to be a lot of support for Abu Makkah in that game. If he wins, there's still time. You never know.
And what do you do here, right? Do you just go for one attack, or are you just full sending?
Go for it. You go for it.
Just full sending.
Yeah, because there's time to win the ball back afterwards with 9-minute halves.
Yeah, but here's
Look
a
at
chance.
Maybe we're not done yet!
Oh my lord!
I don't know if it was even timed or not. I'm not sure.
It didn't. I didn't see the indicator pop up.
This is a massive goal, though. The game between Emre Yilmaz
my.
and LJR. Erling Haaland leaping to give Emre a chance back into the game.
I'm sure there'll be a few Gravenberch owners that are watching here live with us.
It's one in the crowd, yeah.
We've got a question in the chat from Luke as well. We're going to see the final today. Yeah, we will crown the FC Pro champion tonight. So we've got the last 2 games here in the sort of effectively the round 1, and then the quarterfinals will start after this.
And whoever wins as well will get a +1, a playstyle plus.
Look, he's out of position.
A few more upgrades on their FC Pro Live item. It has to stick now for FacuCowen. Fabio Carvalho just left in no man's land. Has to try.
Oh.
Chance. That's good defending. Really good defending.
Corners are tough. Do you try and whip it in, and then if the keeper smothers it, it's game done? Or do you play short? We've seen him try and build up an attack like that. I honestly don't know what he would do.
Well, this is going to be a nerve-wracking last 5 in-game minutes here. Has that goal just brought Emre Yilmaz to life after what's been a really slow first 80 minutes for him in this first knockout round? Mohamed Salah
Does so well to bring the keeper there as well. So well.
running out of time. As we're building into the last few attacks now, Hernandez just onside for Emre Yilmaz, face a player along just to try and make his attack. He goes on his own. Was it the right decision?
I'm shocked he went for the shot there.
I don't mind it, but he just... I don't know, it's a tricky one.
You can't begin to imagine the pressure that LJR Peixoto might be feeling in this one. He is minutes away, seconds away from a World Championship ticket and a spot in the quarterfinals.
Just have to keep the ball. Don't even look to score. Kill the seconds on the clock here.
Minutes of additional time, 20 seconds of additional time, seconds away. Just kick it out. Full-time results. LJR Peixoto
That's passion there, you can hear that, wow. Love it.
will share a moment with his brother as they will both be on their way to a World Championship. And it's not the only full-time result. Abu Makkah has also clinched a World Championship spot. 6 become 8 in the FC Pro World Championships. Commiserations to FacuCowen and Emre Yilmaz. They both fall out the tournament. But those two are in. They're in the final 8. And what the next few rounds it's going to be. All I can say, though, is what we've got to come. How about this one as our feature match in our first quarter-final? Levy David takes on Nicholas 99, and it comes up next.